Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are going live. I am going live in our Banks Believers Facebook page, and I will be putting this on YouTube. How is everyone doing? Please, if you are here, subscribe to my channel and leave me a little message. If you don't see this red button at the corner that says live, you're watching the replay. So make sure you put hashtag replay. Just so I know you've been here and you enjoy what I do. Today, I am excited. I was training consultants last night. We were talking at our Walk by Faith Monday night unit success meeting, and I was talking about it is so important that as we build our businesses in Mary Kay, that we think like retailers, that we are actually out there marketing to people we don't know. Because some of us, we're talking to the same people over and 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 over again. And you know what? They're cringing when they see us in fear that we might talk about Mary Kay. So I don't want to be that Mary Kay lady. Do you? I don't want to be her. I want to be the people that people are excited about seeing. Let me get my chair up a little bit so I can be over the the thing. Okay, so say hey, whoever you are. So I'm going to get started. And I'm going to talk about one of the things I love most. I think I'm a professional at this because it's easy money. It's easy. And so I decided long ago that I was going to master this. And you know what that is? It's getting referrals. Number one, we have to master getting referrals. Just imagine if you took some time out today. Let's say you scheduled an hour to do it, and you're going to reach out to 10 of your best friends, your best customers, your best aunts, your best whoever. And one thing I want to tell you, I went to a retreat or a career conference, and they talked about everybody knows at least 150 people. You know at least 150 people that know your name. Write that list, don't overthink it, and start there if you are gun shy. And you're going to call 10 people, and you're going to get 10 names from 10 people. And you're basically going to say something like, "Hi, Mary. This is Cheryl. I'm so excited about my Mary Kay business and moving up that I've decided to work smart, not hard. I am calling 10 of my most favorite, awesome, amazing supporters to ask them to refer 10 of their fun, fabulous friends with me." And I'm just going to text them and say, "Hey, you don't know me. We have a mutual friend, Mary, let's say Mary Kay. And she said that you're one of her fabulous, fun friends, and you might enjoy a free facial. And she's also gifted you a $15 to $20 gift card. Doesn't that sound great? Question mark. When is good for you? Evenings, weekends, or during the daytime during the week?" And then you wait to hear. Y'all, if you send this out to 10 people, you're probably going to get 2 people to book with you. That's my little number. It's like 2 or 3 will actually book with me. So if out of 100, if 2 book with you, that's 20 bookings. Okay, don't overthink it. Just do it. Okay, we of course know that everybody who books, they're not going to hold. But if you book 20 and hold 10, aren't you still excited? That's probably more than you did last week or last month, you know? So that's the deal. We're going to master getting referrals. And when you're at appointments, this is something that I do for referrals. I have just random goodies, like a little lollipop eyeshadow. I dropped it. Let me put it down. The little eyelash curlers. Remember when we had the little rose quartz roller? Then remember when we had these little blending sponges, and I have some at play stuff and some old bronzers. When I say old, they are perfectly fine to use. And I put it in here, and I put it in the middle of my table at appointments, or if somebody comes by to get product, or if I'm facialing somebody, I do a drive-by. I have my referral basket. If you give me, normally when I'm at a party, I always use the back of this. Get this. Y'all keep it simple. I know some of you want to make pretty little referral sheets and you want to go to Kinko's or FedEx and make copies. And the only referral sheet that I do like, I did like, I don't use it, is the Fabulous Referral. And the reason I like the Fabulous Referral, or any kind of referral form that says, can I get a hold of your Facebook friends? If you can get that box, I think that's cool because you can, I have been known to go and message her Facebook friends if we've had an appointment. Hey, you don't know me, but I just met with your friend, whatever her name is, first and last name. We had an appointment and I see you're one of her fabulous fun friends. I have a $20 gift card for you and a free pampering session. Would you like to do it in person or on Zoom or FaceTime? Something like that. Y'all, the activity is going to get you going. Don't overthink it. Just get going. Let me just tell you, imperfect practice is better than perfect procrastination. Because if you just wait to everything to be great and for yourself to know everything, you're never going to get started. That's one thing I love about me. I don't mind making mistakes. I don't mind saying I don't know. I'm not perfect. And I think that gives people the like, oh, she can do it and she doesn't know anything. I'm not saying I don't know anything, but what I'm saying is just get going. Okay. We must count on God for the increase. We must work in his power. So that was get referrals. So on the back of this, if you look on this side, there are 15 lines, light pink, dark pink, light pink, dark pink, 15 lines. If somebody gives me 15 referrals, they get to go into my basket. Sometimes I'll say 10 if they're moving kind of slow at the party, but they get a gift. Okay. So make sure you're doing something when your customers come by to pick up. They give you 10, 15 referrals, they get a gift, right? So, and then you're going to text them. And if you're in my group, I already emailed the script to text for referrals. And when I post this on YouTube, I'm going to put it in the description so you'll have it. That's just a script that I use for referrals, for booking the referrals. And let me just tell you, if you're not working to meet people through the people you're meeting, you're missing the mark. This business is always going to be stressful. You're always going to be having to find new people. And you just got to perfect getting your referrals and booking from booking. So that first thing was on referrals. Now let's talk about number 2, warm chatting, warm chatting when you're out and about and you see somebody. I'm going to just tell you, let me just read the script that I'm going to post. Basically, warm chatting. Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice you. I have to ask, do you have a Mary Kay lady? If she says no, say, may I give you my business card or catalog? I have some people that warm chatter with a full catalog. I kind of like that. And she has all your information on there. May I give you my business card or catalog? I make it a point to meet at least, or to talk to at least one new person a day about my products, and apparently today it's you, and you can kind of chuckle. I would love to get your opinions of my products to compare to what you're currently using. Would you prefer to meet in person or on Zoom or FaceTime? And then you're quiet just like that, and you let her respond. And when she tells you, say, great, what's your phone number so I can send you a link to my website and get you the details? Get the phone number. Now, I know some of you, I was talking to one of my consultants last night, and she is just petrified to get the phone number. Is that you? You can walk up to anybody and say anything, but when it's time to get their information or talk Mary Kay, you freeze. So maybe you need to get in the habit of just talking to people, just starting conversations with people, complimenting people. Do that for a little while until you feel comfortable, and then you can go in. I couldn't help but notice you. I have to ask, do you have a Mary Kay lady? That is a script all in itself. You can do that and see where that leads you, okay? So get out there, meet people you don't know, okay? So the third thing is booking from parties. When I book from parties lately, this is what I've been doing. I have a party bag or a booking box. And this, I broke this little 2-part system apart, remember? And it smells so good. This is the body spray, sparkling cherry fragrance mist. And then I also have like one of these little lip glosses with lip balm. and a full-size pedicure kit. Remember that? And I have this that the company was giving away every time you have an order. So if she books an appointment with me at this party that I'm having, and she agrees to have a party with me within a certain amount of time, she can take that with her right now. And when I say a party, 3 or more people over 21 that don't have a Mary Kay consultant. You can say 18, but I like to say 21. So when she books, she can take this with her right now. And I put her in the book for the party, okay? A lot of people will book just to get that bag. So what are you doing to book off the bookings? A lot of times when you go into your private clothes and they don't get everything they want, you can say, I have a way that you can get that either at a free or at a deep discount. And you book her and say, just have some friends over. And every time you book a party or a facial, every time, ask them to bring a friend. Ask the friend to bring a friend. If you're coaching a party and you're talking to the one of the guests, do you have a best friend you could bring? You know what I mean? So it just helps to, I don't like really crazy numbers at party because I like to give them my attention, and I don't want to be there all day. Usually the party itself at the table trying the products, like what, 30 minutes, 40 if you're real talkative. So I like to be in the house, out of the house with all the closings within an hour and a half, all 145 tops. So make sure that you're doing that. Okay, so book parties from your parties. So let me just tell you about doing that. I had a party here on Saturday, 3 ladies. And I met the one lady that bought the other 2 ladies from a party, okay? And then at that party, the person who had that party, I had met from another party. So what I'm saying is if you master booking the parties from parties, you won't have to go out looking for people like you do. You won't be stressed out about talking to people. So make sure you get that under wraps, and make sure at your parties you get referrals. So we're going to go back to referrals. At your parties, get referrals. And I do that with this. And when I forgot to tell you, when I tell them to turn this over to give them referrals, I go to the Apple Music store on my phone and I play 1 to 2 songs. And right now it's Nick Jonas' Jealous and Meghan Trainor's No. Those are the 2. It's been those 2 for a while. I don't know what it is about it, but it makes them right. So I'll just play it on the speaker on my phone. I'm not complicated. I don't need a inner surround sound. I play it and they're giving me leads. And while they're giving me leads, I'm saying, well, don't forget your neighbor. What about your best friend? What about somebody you work with, you used to work with, somebody from church? What about other organizations? So I'm giving them any military people. Do you know any teachers, any nurses? So I'm giving them ideas if they're really slow. Okay. So number 1 was referrals. Number 2, we talked about meeting people out and about, strangers or just friends you haven't met yet, right? And then number 3 is bookings from parties. Number 4 is know your scripts. Okay, so I will put in the chat a warm chatter script, a referral script, and a pre-profile script, because when I do meet somebody, hi Angel, I'm really excited about getting together on Zoom Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. I have a few questions so that I can customize your experience. And it goes, number 1, is your skin oily, normal, dry, or combination? Number 2, is there anything you'd like to improve about your skin? And then what is your address and phone number? And I'll drop the samples in the mail. That's if we're going to do a virtual, okay? So that is my pre-profile script. I will be putting that in the discussion. And the referral script is, hi, Mary, this is Janet Potts with Mary Kay. Your friend, Tonya Tolliver, came out for a pampering session and had a blast. She said that you're one of her fabulous fun friends, and she's gifted you, and you can pick the number, $10 gift card, $15, $20 gift card, and let's see, and a spa facial or a free in-person or online pampering session. Isn't that exciting? When is good for you to get together? Evenings, weekends, or daytime? And that's a text, okay? And if you're not texting, you can call her with that. Okay, and the warm chat script for out and about. Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice you have to ask, do you have a Mary Kay lady? If she says no, may I give you my business card catalog? I'll make a point, and I make a point to meet at least one person a day to share my products. And apparently today it's you. I would love to get your opinion of my products to compare what you're currently using. Would you prefer an in-person meeting or Zoom or FaceTime? Great. What's your number? I can send you the link in my website, link to my website, and text you with details. So those are some scripts. You may, if I'm not your director, talk to your director. Get scripts that she likes. Okay. And the fifth thing, the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in a follow-up. Just because you text her once and she does not respond doesn't mean anything. Follow up in 3 days, follow up in the next 3 days, and just like on a 72, and do that for like 5 or 6 times, because actually 7 times, because the sales are not usually made at the first or second or third attempt. It's usually made after that, up until the 7th or 8th time. And then after that, put her where you'll contact her in a month or so, because life is busy and challenging, and we have things going on, and we should not take anything personally. It's not that she is not interested. She's just probably busy. And when she says, I'm not interested, then you take her off the list. But I don't really take them off the list unless they say they're not interested. Okay. So follow up within 24 to 48 hours of meeting somebody. Make sure you text them, and do what you need to do. Number 6 is keep it simple, sweetie. KISS. Don't complicate this. Don't wait till everything's perfect. Just get in activity. Number 7, believe in yourself. Oh my gosh, do you believe in yourself? Believe in yourself. Self-confidence is not going to be built until you start doing these things. You're never going to feel comfortable doing facials, parties, scripting, meeting people until you get in the field and you start to do them consistently. And repetition is the mother of skill. If you do it over and over and over and over, you're just going to get good at it. That's how it happens. And number 8, have fun. Have fun with this business. Be okay with saying, I don't know, but I'll find out and get back to you. Be able to laugh at yourself if you stumble, if you trip, or and I mean that literally, or if you say something crazy, or something funny happens. Have fun and be flexible as well. Number 9, have a goal in the plan. What's your goal? Power Start's a great one. Every month, go for a Power Start. That's 30 faces in 30 days. Guys, that's 5 appointments with 6 people. That's 10 appointments with 3 people. If you had 2 appointments a week with 4 people, so you book a time to have 4 people at a party twice a week. That's 8 times 4 is 32. That's 32 faces. Do you know if you do 30 faces, you're probably going to make about $1,500 at least at the minimum in profit. So that's a $750 in sales. So that's a $750 profit. But you're probably going to be averaging more like $100 or more. And so that's $3,000 of $1,500 profit. Could you use an extra $1,500 in profit? Of course you could. Your family could. It could be a game changer. Oh, and it can be. And lastly, trust God. He will give you what you need as you need it. Faith. The whole thing about faith is having faith is you're not going to be able to see evidence. It's the substance of things hoped for. Things hoped for, not seen. So get busy. Trust that God's going to empower you when you need to be empowered with what you need to be empowered with. He's going to put words in your mouth, and he's going to put a joy in your heart when you see that you can trust him and you can believe in yourself, and amazing things are going to happen. I love you. You got this. Let's go get it. Bye. Go forth and multiply.